Hey everybody, Nate Lind here. I have a client of mine who we have successfully sold, and wanted to talk a little bit with Lucas about his experience working with me and with website closers. Get some tips and suggestions from him on what he might advise for someone that's getting ready to go through the same process. So, Lucas, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? As much about your business as you'd like to share, and we'll go into a little bit more about the process and your experience.
Hey, my name is Lucas Siegel. I am the founder of AlternaScript, recently sold AlternaScript with website closers and Nate. The experience was great. They helped us every step of the way to create an outcome that was great for both the buyer and the seller. So started the supplement company about 8 years ago. And, right during the pandemic, I've got other businesses. I've got an insurance company that's my primary business. And realized that it was a good time to sell, and that life was taking me in a different path, and that I wanted to kind of recoup some of my assets and see who could take the brand on to the next level, and who had that fiery passion, the redundancy and infrastructure, and the capacity to really do a great job. So reached out to Nate, and we had a bit of a hairy situation. We were a debt-funded business, and when COVID-19 hit, a lot of the capital that was readily available for years and years and years dried up. And so, we first worked with Nate to kind of figure out what's the story we want to tell, how do we position this that's marketable for buyers? What are buyers looking for? What do buyers need to feel comfortable? How do you get, preliminary marketing material and assets ready to go to market? And then what's the go-to-market strategy?
Yeah, we really hit it at the right time. And you mentioned it earlier, the pandemic, had some challenges and stuff on the finance side, but it also brought a whole lot of buyers, out of the woodworks looking for businesses. And, you definitely hit the checkbox on a lot of some of the most important parts of getting a business, prepped and ready for sale. Having a track record, having some intellectual property, having some really amazing, marketing material where you've been, the company, the brand had been featured in, major publications and, Netflix and all that sort of stuff. So from a branding perspective, you had all the things going in your direction, and that part worked out well.
The last thing you want to do is sell your business off to a buyer that just strips away the costs. If you're really passionate about the brand, hoards, recurring EBITDA, and then the brand goes nowhere. So you got to really think about, before you go into this transaction, what am I looking for to get out of this? But where do I want to see my creation? Whose hands do I want to see my creation in?
Very cool. Lucas, I really appreciate you sharing some of your wisdom, having gone through this experience, also encouraging others that thinking about going through this gives them some, food for thought. Thank you so much, Lucas. I appreciate it.